Power is always the first priority. For the revival of the unfittest, I found a piece of the meteor. I get paid double for my effort.
There we go. Mic's all good. Don't worry about it, dudes. Do not worry. We're currently showing you guys Black Ops KINO Der Toten gameplay before we jump into the remaster, which is going to be so amazing. I personally think it's one of the greatest remasters we have in terms of it looking different compared to what it did in Black Ops 1. So feast your eyes on this for the next 2 minutes before we jump in. If you guys have any questions, be sure to drop them inside the comment section. I'll be always able to answer them for you guys as soon as possible. And if you guys are excited to see more early gameplay, we have Varuk tomorrow and then Nacked on Monday. See that sub counter down there? Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn the notifications on so you do not miss out on any future uploads. Now, I'm currently going to be doing a giveaway on this video where you guys can win. Bam! I'm going to be giving away 3 Zombie Chronicle codes on PS4, which will give you access to download that DLC on Tuesday, May the 16th. And if you want to be entered for a chance to win, all you're going to need to do is make sure you subscribe to the channel. You're going to make sure you have hit that thumbs up button and leave a comment down below saying Zombie Chronicles giveaway. You can enter as many times as you want, leave as many comments, but make sure you do all of those. That way you'll be officially entered into the competition. And I'll be reminding you about this contest a little bit later on in the video, so do not worry in case you don't want to enter now for some whatever reason. It will be there. But this is going to be amazing. I do apologize for my mic being muted. That was honestly the worst. But we have just over 1 minute left. So basically memorize the way that this map looks, okay? That's what I'm going to be telling you. Make sure you memorize exactly how this map looks, how it's lit, all the details, because you're going to be blown away at how different this map looks when we get into it in Black Ops 3. This is definitely one of the most hyped besides Origins and Moon in my opinion. I'm so excited to bring you this. I've been eagerly awaiting this day because this is amazing. Got a $10 in Super Chat from Deadeye, Sup John, I'm back. And we also have a $20 from True Dill. My boy dropping those bombs as usual. Hype is so real. Yes, it really is. Guys, this is a great time. I am so stoked to show you guys Kino. We are about 20 seconds away from early KINO Der Toten gameplay. And if you're wanting to see gameplay without any commentary at all, that will be coming at the end of the live stream, so be sure to stay tuned. If you're watching as a VOD, just click through. But anyway, we are so close now. Let's quit out. You can see that timer. Oh, dudes, it's time, baby. It is time. Let's get rid of that counter. Boom, early KINO Der Toten gameplay. Let's get into it. How amazing does this look? I think it's honestly breathtaking how much cleaner, fresher, brighter KINO Der Toten looks. We have, you know, most of the stuff that was in Kino's spawn room completely changed with these statues, which, you know, a lot of people have been going a little bit crazy about the fact that there are no swastikas. They've been replaced, and they look great anyway. That teleporter is looking nuts. But this is the new spawn room. All the sounds that you come to know and love from that spawn room. The jingling of the chandelier. The zombies breaking through those barricades. It just sounds absolutely beautiful. And the character models, the zombie models, everything is just... it's just amazing. Let me know what you're thinking down below in the comment section, dudes. Let me know your initial thoughts straight away, as this is just amazing. We do have the RK5 and the Shiva on the walls as the wall weapons in this map, rather than the ones that we originally had. So that's a thing to watch out for. But now, someone in our team gets a shopping spree and it's starting to open up the map, and this is what you guys have been waiting for. The portraits. You've been waiting to see what the portraits look like, okay? So we have some new posters around the map, but look at those portraits, my dudes. Richtofen, Takio, Nikolai, and Dempsey, and just It's beautiful seeing them in these new portraits. And of course, we still have that missing painting. It is still there. It is still there, which is amazing. We still don't know the mystery of that painting. But we have all of those characters back again in those paintings, and it looks amazing. We've got $2 in from Wolf Lover. First time being able to watch live. I appreciate you coming in, dude. Tom Moore, that £2. Loving the content, John. Looking lit. It really is. And we've got Hero Nakamura. Oh my god, a Heroes reference there. Love you, man. Watch all your vids. Notification squad. Thank you, Hero. You literally are the real hero. How amazing does this look? Look at the lighting. Just, it's beautiful. We're going into the dressing room here. It's just looking amazing. We've already got the power on. Now, there is a weird little Easter egg where you hear some screaming or something in this section. I couldn't hear it at the moment, but as we play along, you'll be able to just hear loads and loads. Are the 115 rocks the same? Of course they are. They are all exactly the same. Do not worry. So this is the stage. It has the same ambient sounds as the one in Revelations, but it looks so damn beautiful. Like, KINO Der Toten has never looked so good. You can see we've got the eerie music from Revelations. We have the teleporter. Just look at the teleporter. Like, normally you have the weird purpley swirly thing. You do have some different screens while you're teleporting, do not worry. So in the Pack-a-Punch room, it's exactly the same. We have this lovely, lovely Pack-a-Punch room. The camera's got an upgrade. It's actually in HD now, so you can see anyone in there jumping about on the screen, as you always did in the original, which is so awesome. So I'm going to be hitting the gobble gums, and yes, I am being a little bit of a noob here using the gobble gums, so we're getting some crate power. Now, we do have the alleyway. Now, I did say in the Black Ops 1 gameplay, make sure you remember what the alleyway looks like. Because if we go outside into the alleyway now, it is so bright. The garage doors are open. The cars are there. There's so much more debris. There's like fire going on everywhere. And we spin the box. So here's the mystery box location, my friends. So we open the box. And look what gun I get first time. With crate power. You couldn't make this up if you tried. The Ray Gun Mark II. Just to make sure, because I know some of you guys, is the Ray Gun Mark II in here? Yes, it is. But this is just... KINO Der Toten is one of the most beautiful remasters in this map, along with Moon and Ascension, in my opinion, and Shangri-La. All of these maps just look incredible. This is the room that has the notorious Manhattan Down written on the floor, which you can still vaguely see. The 115 rocks are still the same, but there's just so much more detail added. As you can see, the little alien canisters down here, they're gone. I don't know where they've gone, but they're not there anymore. Just replaced with loads of film reels. Let me know what you think about that. People are saying, is the MP40 in this map? You're going to have to find out in the gameplay. But you can see a Wonder Fizz on the stage. These cogs, they move, and you can physically stop them and make them move again, which is a really neat little Easter egg. So we've got the dog rounds back again. Just classic dog rounds, as they always are. They sound a lot more... I don't know, they just sound a lot more threatening than they used to. Than they did in the originals, and that comes across in all the other maps that have dogs. But all the typical traps are there. You can see we have that very iconic trap on the stage, that MG turret. There was the M16. Someone says, yeah, the M16 is in the box, my friends. We've got $5 from Cage. Jason, $5 Australian dollars. It's me from Australia again. Can't wait to play most Zombie Chronicles, especially the gassy abandoned cinema and Flaming Screamers Jungle. Yeah, dude. So you will notice that we do have Nova Crawlers, of course. You saw them in the trailer. They're making a comeback in this. But I think we opened the map and got everything on so early that Nova Crawlers didn't even start spawning until about round 6. So you will see them very shortly as we get a fire sale. And there you go. You can see one crawling down the staircase right there. And says they don't like it. Not going to lie. What's there not to like? This is a beautiful, beautiful remaster. And even the Nova Crawlers, they look so much better than they did. It's quite amazing. Now, a classic strategy on KINO Der Toten, I don't know if you guys done this, but, I mean, every single one of you watching has probably played this map 1,000 times. But I used to love buying the Bowie knife as soon as humanly possible and making my way up to, like, round 10, getting just kills with the Bowie knife. I do buy it a little bit later in this gameplay, but the Bowie knife strat still works a treat. We have a $5 from Oscar. Is a Ray Gun Mark II in every map? Yes, it is, dudes. Yes, it is. We've got Spallium Stringer with a £2 donation super chat. Awesome stuff, John. Looks amazing. Can't wait. Thank you so much, dude. Is the MP40 in there? I'm pretty confident the MP40 is in there. MP40 is in most maps, so I'd assume it is in there. And the perks you can see that I have with Perkaholic, those are the perks that are available. So stuff we didn't have before in KINO, such as Mule Kick, as well as Stamina Up and Widow's Wine. They're back in. So now, shopping free. I'm going to be spinning that mystery box, showing you all the guns available inside of this map. You saw the Galil, you saw the Annihilators. Those are confirmed already. You can see that in the gameplay. Spinning around again. We see the FFAR. My box luck went from 100 to 0. It's pretty ridiculous. Spinning again, I get the Galil, which is awesome. And I'm like, right, I got the shopping free, so I really should go and Pack-a-Punch it. I'm sure a lot of you guys are interested in seeing the Pack-a-Punch camo, which is, again, exactly the same as it was in Kino. And look at that. Look at that teleportation. It is just amazing. So I'm going to go ahead, Pack-a-Punch the Galil. You're probably wondering, is the M1911? Unfortunately not. You spawn with the MR6. So I was like, this is KINO DER TOTEN. I'm going to have to Pack-a-Punch my starting weapon, because it's just a classic thing to do. So boom, there we go. You can see me on the screen right there. You control your friends, and here we go. Get teleported to one of the rooms. So this is 5. It's 5. The President's Room from 5 remastered. We pick up the film reel, and as you can see, when I press back on my D-pad, you can see I have the film reel in my inventory. That is the only film reel that you do pick up. So at certain points in the game, once you pick that up, you can go ahead, pop that into the Pack-a-Punch room, and you can get yourself a nice, cool little film playing. Now, I want you guys to let me know, because I'm pretty sure the films that show on the TV are identical to the ones that we've seen before. So, look, as you can see, we slot them in and we get a little radio message. Again, I'll be playing all of this gameplay for you guys later with no commentary over it. But what are you thinking so far? So, Wolflover115 with the $2, may I ask how to enter the giveaway for DLC 5? So, if you want to enter on this specific video, all you need to do is drop a thumbs up, make sure you're subscribed, and leave a comment saying Zombies Chronicles giveaway. That is how you get entered into the giveaway, my friends. So, there we go. Here's the first film reel, and I'm pretty sure these are exactly the same ones that they had in the original Kino. I've not played it in a while. You guys may know more than me and remember it better than I do. The radio you can hear is the radio in the chandelier. I was testing to make sure the radios were the same, that they haven't been changed at all, and they haven't. They're exactly the same. So I'm going to go over and activate the same radio that you have outside the map by double tap. And yeah, we Pack-a-Punch the Galil. There's no sights or anything like that, which is, you know, a little disappointing. But, you know, it's whatever. White Dorito. That's because I used... The answer to that question is I just dragged the Perkaholic PNG. So, activating that radio. Boom. There we go. It plays. What are you guys thinking? What are you guys thinking of this gameplay? What are you thinking of KINO DER TOTEN? Because to me, it's unbelievable seeing it as beautiful as this. And then you go back and play it on Black Ops 1. And you see just how different it looks. But here we go. Another Pack-a-Punch. And who remembers throwing grenades out of this room to all the zombies and dogs that are lying, waiting there by the stage? It's absolutely iconic. The chat's filled with people entering the competition. You guys are amazing. So now we're going to go into another room, which is... Who remembers this room? What room is this from? Oh, man. It's so amazing seeing these in, like, HD next gen. It's absolutely insane. So that, my friends, was the interrogation room inside of Black Ops 1's campaign, which is pretty damn amazing. Isn't it just, my friends? Isn't it just? Do the radios work? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And here's another look at the next film reel that we managed to pick up. Does it look any different to you guys, or does it look the same? And this is the third one we picked up. I believe that's one of the story of one of the doctors that was working in the Kino lab, but I can't really put a name to who that could be. But if you guys know, let me know in the comment section. I'd love to get your opinions and get your thoughts and feedback. But yeah, this map, look at the camo as well on that commando. Doesn't it just look amazing? It just looks so damn good. So damn good. So if you don't use a Perkaholic, can you get all these perks? Yes, you can. There's a Wonder Fizz, so you can get all the perks from the Wonder Fizz, which is on the stage, just like you always could. Just like you can in pretty much every single map as part of Zombie Chronicles. Now, the big question, is there a main Easter egg quest added? No. They've kept it very faithful to the remasters, and in that sense, there is no changes to any sort of main Easter eggs. There's nothing like that at all. Now, I do get one more room to show you that we teleport to, because how hype is it just to see this in full true HD in Black Ops 3? It is honestly like, it is a real blessing for them to remaster 8 maps, and to get this as one of the maps as well. It's truly amazing. Look how great these Nova Crawlers are. Let me know in the comment section, how much time did you put into KINO DER TOTEN back in the day? Because if you guys have never played this before, this is one of the most iconic maps in Call of Duty Zombies history. Like, there's no doubt about it. If you've not played this, then you, my friends, have been missing out a lot. You really, really have. So just going around again, like, what do you think of the overhauls of the map? Like, it looks different, definitely. It does look different, but it looks so bright. Like, this starting room, you may think it looks a bit too bright, but like, naturally this room's supposed to have a lot of natural sunlight coming in because there's holes in the ceilings, and you know, the crawlers, they crawl through. Is the Easter egg song still in? Yeah, of course it is. The Easter egg song is still in here. It's 115. It sounds exactly the same. I didn't manage to get it in this gameplay, but I know some other people that were at the event that did. And for people wondering, are the quotes the same? The quotes are exactly the same as they always were, dudes. Exactly the same. Yeah, if you've got any questions, feel free to drop them down below. I would honestly love to answer any and all questions that you have. Is the PPSH inside of this map? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. If it is, I didn't see it in the box at all. There we go. We got another super chat from Danish 101. Why did they replace the Nazi signs? There's a lot of people that are not happy that they've replaced the swastikas, and to basically sum it up, they couldn't release these games in certain countries because of that. So by changing it and in some way censoring it, it means that they can publish this game into all the countries that they want to. So it's not because they're trying to, like, forget about it, because they're not. It's just to legally save themselves. So here we go. The classic throwing grenades in this section of Kino. Now you're probably wondering, can you buy grenades if you've got Widow's Wine? No, that's not how it works. You can't, unfortunately. You can't refill your grenades that way. Let's see what you guys are saying. It fits the mood? Yeah, it really does. It just suits this map suits Black Ops 3 so much, especially with all the character models as well. You're getting proper Nazi Richthofen back there again. So boom, Samantha's room. How beautiful does this look? And it's the origin Samantha's room, may I add. It's not like the Samantha's room that we had from the original Kino. That is a massive Easter egg right there. It is origin Samantha. You can see we have the gramophone. I mean, we could go back actually and take a look, because I'm sure you guys will be hyped. I've not even looked at it properly. So we got the gramophone, which is amazing. Can you activate that to play a song? Possibly. So let's see what else we got on there. We got the bed, which the Chronorium was on originally. I mean, it might not actually be Origin Samantha's room because some of the posters, but you do have a drawing down there on the floors. I'm sure you guys can work out what map is drawn down there on the walls. Is the AK in the box? The AK is not. Is the Commando back in? The Commando, unfortunately, is not inside the mystery box. I wish it was, but I'm afraid it isn't the case, my dudes. Let's just take the sub counter away for a little bit, just so you guys can see a little bit more of the gameplay and enjoy it. If you've got any questions, is the Thunder Gun in here? Yes, it is. I wish I got the Thunder Gun out the mystery box. You see it in the cycle of weapons, but unfortunately, I don't manage to get it. I think someone else in the game managed to get the Thunder Gun, but the Thunder Gun is available on some other maps as well. Ascension. It might be available on Nax, I don't know. You might have to find out when we get some Nax gameplay for you all on Monday. So tomorrow, I'm going to be showing you guys some Verrucht early gameplay, and I'm going to be bringing you guys a vlog from my time at Treyarch Studios recording Zombie Chronicles early. So that's going to be really, really exciting, and I hope you guys are ready for that. Portrait quotes. I didn't actually hold square on the portraits. I really wish I did. It was a missed opportunity, I know, but we're going to be showing you guys the gameplay again so we can look slowly at all these portraits, because they're not just the same icons from original Black Ops 1. They've legit gone and got the models of these characters and posed them again, and they just look beautiful. It's the MP40 in this map. I am 80% sure that it is. As you can see, the loading screens are exactly the same. The music's exactly the same. It is beautiful. And the round change is exactly as it was in Revelations from Kino Der Toten. Is the MP40 on the wall? I don't think the MP40 is on the wall in this map. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think it is. Is the song Easter egg still there? Of course it is, my dudes. Of course it's still there.
Let's see what this gets.
Is the RPK in the box? Oh, no. So the RPK and the HK21 are two very iconic LMGs in Black Ops 1 Zombies. It's not there, I'm afraid. It's been replaced by the Dingo and the other LMG that no one really likes, to be honest. Are any of the BO1 guns back? So you've got the Galil, you have the Galil, and you have the M16, and that's about it for old guns, I'm afraid. No new guns. No other new guns, I'm afraid. Is the glitch where you stand on the steps and foot and Hellhounds? No. So there was a glitch where if you stood on the stage that the Hellhounds would ignore you. I'm afraid that's not... Of course, they've patched any major glitches that this map had, so... Yeah, you're not going to be seeing any of those terrible glitches. They're all fixed, so do not worry about that. Are you actually playing the game? So I recorded this early at Treyarch Studios last week. Oh my god, here's a look at these portraits again, dudes. So there we have some posters, which could possibly be leading to Call of the Dead. I don't know. You guys can let me know, but look at that beautiful, that beautiful Richtofen, Takio, Nikolai, Dempsey. Oh, it's so good. I just realized we're like losing a lot of you guys watching live, and I don't understand why. Like, do you just watch 15 minutes and then think, screw it, I'm not watching anymore? Because I don't really get it. I don't really understand why you guys are leaving, because we've got so much to talk about, so many questions to be answered, but I guess it's their loss. But the guys that are still in here, you guys are OP. So, are there any specialist weapons inside this map? Yes, we have the Annihilator, which is in pretty much all of the remastered maps. It is very random. It's the Wonder Waffle in Kino. So the Wonder Waffle was never originally in Kino. It was always the Thunder Gun. And the Thunder Gun is back in. So there we go. Another look at the poster. The MP40 is not on the wall in this particular section. It is the Kuda, my friends. Can you still stand behind the fire trap? I'm not sure, actually. If you could in the original, you definitely will be able to again. That's the way that the most of these maps work. If you could do it before, you're going to be able to do it again. Which is awesome. The best map. Everyone's saying it's their favourite map. Yeah, this map's amazing, isn't it? This map's really damn good. Do you slide or dive? So you slide. This is the Black Ops 3 mechanics, the movement mechanics. So it is going to be the slide. There is no dolphin dive, I'm afraid. And the Wonder Waffle is not this. Do you start with the MR6? Yes, you do. You don't start with the M1911. Unfortunately, as much as we'd want to. As much as we want to. Who remembers the corner glitch where you dolphin dive on your teammates? I remember that. There was some weird myth that if you dolphin dived on your teammates, that would for some reason help you get better drops. Apparently that was the case, but I mean they've definitely got rid of it now. They don't have the dolphin dive anymore. It's replaced with the slide. So if you don't want to use Perkaholic, you're probably wondering, John, how can I get more than 4 perks? So you will need some sort of gobblegum like Unquenchable, but we do have the Wonder Fizz on the stage. You can go there and get loads and loads of perks. We've got a Danish with a £2 super chat. Hi again. What does Widow's Wine do? Wow, you must have not played any Black Ops 3 if you don't know what Widow's Wine does. So Widow's Wine changes your grenades, and essentially it's like a shield almost. It really does protect you. So we got the VMP on the wall there. That's replacing the AK-74U. So for those people wondering that this AK is going to come into Black Ops 3 Zombies at any time soon, I don't know what Treyarch are doing with that. I really don't know. There's the 115 meteorite, which you guys are obviously wondering, is it still in there? Of course it is. Canisters have been replaced, so those weird crawlers that you saw kind of just chilling in the canisters there, they're not there anymore. They've been replaced by shelves of film reels, which is interesting. Can you put the wolf costume? So you're obviously thinking this looks too much like Revelation, so like none of the masks from Revelations are in here. Don't be silly, dudes. So this is the classic Kino. Does the plank glitch still work? So I think I try it out right here, standing on the like wooden planks on the stage, and they've definitely patched it, dudes. It does not work anymore. It does not work. All the main glitches Treyarch have gone and fixed, because I don't think they'd allow old glitches to still work, especially in a new updated game. What map were you doing Easter egg tutorial first on? Probably Origins. I'm going to be doing an Easter egg guide on Origins, as well as a guide on how to upgrade all the staffs in one video. So look out for that. Possibly Monday before the release, or Tuesday the moment the DLC goes live. Is there ballistic knives? Unfortunately not. I really wish the ballistic knives are in this, because this is the first map where people got introduced to like all of the new weapons in BO1, including those ballistic knives. You could revive people if you had them upgraded, but unfortunately it's not the case. And for those wondering, there's no PhD. There wasn't any originally in KINO Der Toten, so why would they add it anyway? Yeah, that wouldn't really make a lot of sense, would it? What map is tomorrow? Tomorrow I'll be showing you guys The Rook, which is the first DLC ever in World at War Zombies. That's pretty exciting. Does the Ray Gun Mark II still push you back a little bit? I think you can tell from the gameplay, you'll be seeing that it definitely does push me back. Can you climb the ladder? No, you can't climb the ladder, I'm afraid. Why does the knife sound weird? Because they've updated the way that knife sounds when you're knifing zombies. So that's just the way it goes, dudes. Is there only one Wonder Fizz? I believe that Wonder Fizz on the stage is the only one that you will be able to see in this map. Does the turret still attack you? I don't think the turret ever attacked you, did it? Did it actually harm you? So there's a look at the portraits. Again, that missing portrait is still missing. It's a mystery. Jason Blundell was never going to explain it. He was saying turn the music on. So in our gameplay, we didn't turn the music on, so I can't do that, unfortunately, but you'll be safe to know it's the exact same song. There's nothing to worry about there. There's a release at midnight. So this release is at 5 AM UK time on Tuesday, which is midnight Eastern, which is 9 PM on Monday for those living on the West Coast. So if you pre-order, you'll be able to preload it tomorrow, ready for it to unlock for that time. You still get hurt when you jump off the steps and dive. Well, you can't dive anymore, so I don't know about that. I don't know about that at all. Is there a crossbow? There isn't a crossbow in this map. I really wish there was, but there isn't, I'm afraid. And just look at that. Just look at the animations for teleporting. Doesn't it look beautiful? Looks so good, right? We've got Justin R. that $2. Put MP14 Origins on wall, but not Kino. Why? I don't know. But I know the MP40 is probably in this map. It'd be a disservice to KINO DER TOTEN to not have the MP40 on this map, you know? Someone goes, what's a Wonder Sphere? So, it's essentially like a mystery box where you can hit it and you'll get a random perk. So as you can see, let's actually pause it again when we go in that room, because this is the only chance we'd ever see of a remastered 5. If they ever remastered 5, this is what it would look like. So, as you can see, 5 and Ascension happen at pretty much identical times in this storyline. So you can see the rocket, the model of the rocket from Ascension. We pick up the film reel, you can see the servers there. We've got clocks for, you know, just the sort of like, you know, when it comes to like presidency and all that and all this government stuff, they got clocks for every single time zone. So we've got some of that going on. We've got the film reel there. We've got the classic phones from 5. Like, I doubt Treyarch are ever going to remaster 5 and those maps, but if they ever did, there's a small glimpse of what it would look like. There you go. There's no new radios in this map for those wondering, because yesterday I uploaded Chino Numa gameplay and there was a Dr. Monty radio Easter egg. It's a brand new radio from him. No new Dr. Monty radios in this. All the radios are exactly the same as they once were. Is there an STG-44? I'm very confident to say that the STG is in the box. So there you go. Someone asked, does NAC have Wonder Fizz? I can't possibly confirm that until we see NACD on Monday. But by entering the film reels, you get to see the films on the screen, and there are radios that play, which is awesome. What's my least favorite remastered map? I'm gonna say NACD, just because it's very simple, quite boring. I mean, no offense to the map, it's great, but it is a bit simple. We've got Ryan Rebirth with a £5 super chat. When Chronicles comes out, eventually you have to do a stream where you play all the maps in order if you're not a scrub. I mean, I'll do it. It's gonna be quite. It'll be called Easter eggs for charity. Okay, that's not official, by the way. I don't know what the plans are, but I'm guessing any maps in this that have main Easter eggs is what's going to be part of Easter eggs for charity. Can you still do the thing of the rocket during teleportation? What does that mean? What do you mean, dude? Is there an option to disable gobblegums? So no. But if you don't want gobblegums, just don't use them. Just simply don't buy them. I know some people probably complain saying, well, that's still not a great way to counteract the gobblegums, and I'm like, yeah, that's a very good point, but you know, that's just the way it goes. Is the Thunder Gun better or worse? I say the Thunder Gun's better. It feels exactly the same as the Rev one, but it looks classic. That Pack-a-Punch camo on it doesn't look blue, luminous blue, and kind of like just apophogony. It just looks classic. Now, if you missed earlier, we are doing a giveaway. If you guys want to win a chance to get one of 3 codes for Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombie Chronicles DLC on PS4. If you want to be entered, all you need to do is make sure you have subscribed by hitting that subscribe button down below. We should see an influx in the number, which will mean there's a load of you guys that are new entering. And also, if you want to be entered into the giveaway, you need to make sure you've dropped a thumbs up on the video and you left a comment saying Zombie Chronicles giveaway. And I'll pick one of you guys at random, well, 3 of you guys at random actually, and one of you each will get a code. Got Shadow with a super chat, $2 Australian. Will Treyarch be releasing a soundtrack with this? You might need to tweet and ask them. They really should, but I don't know if they are. And as you can see, the film reels are popping off on the screen. We're seeing all those new different things. And there was like rumors and revelations if the screen could be used to show films in the Kino room, and now, you know, it works. There you go. Awesome. Will you post tutorials for these maps? Of course I will. Of course I will. And there we go. You're seeing that influx there. You guys entering the competition. You are legends. Thank you so much. We got $10 from Don't Say My Name 151. I'm trying to sound selfish, but I'm curious. Why maps like Mob of the Dead and Call of the Dead aren't in DLC 5? Are you not allowed to say anything, or has it been answered? It's been answered. So this is the Zombie Chronicles, talking about the story of these 4 characters and their journey. And like all these old maps are part of their story. Call of the Dead and that don't feature them as playable characters, so technically they aren't part of their story. So that's how that works out. And yeah, that giveaway, the codes are only on PS4, by the way. Only on PS4, but I'll probably be doing some on Xbox and PC at some point, so definitely look out for that. Be sure to stay tuned to my Twitter as well to see if I'm doing any giveaways over on there. It's a flamethrower back in Nact. I can't possibly ask that. It's a PPSH in KINO Der Toten. I'm not sure. It's in the World at War maps, and I don't know if it's in any Black Ops 1 maps. So you're going to have to find out, I guess. But Galil upgraded. That's one of the classic Black Ops 1 maps, right? That's pretty damn sick. Pretty damn sick. And the chat is literally filled with nothing but Zombie Chronicles giveaway. If you do have any other questions whilst you're entering, feel free to let me know. Feel free, because I'm going to be here for a while, showing you guys this gameplay, and right at the end of the stream I will play the gameplay without any commentary, so you can hear exactly what the game sounds like. You guys are going absolutely insane. And when am I going to announce the winners? I'll be contacting them all on Tuesday, so be sure to check your YouTube messages, okay? Be sure to check them, and I might be doing some giveaways over on Twitter as well. So if you guys want some extra entries, there might be some going on my Twitter account as well, and that'll be all linked down below in the description if you guys want to see all of that. And if you want to see more gameplay of tons of early coverage of all the maps, we had Moon, Origins, Ascension, Shangri-La, Shinonuma. They're all linked down below in the description, and there'll be a massive playlist where you can find all of these early games. So that's something cool to note as well. Do you still start with the RK5 if you've done all the Easter eggs? I don't know. None of us had accounts at Treyarch where those Easter eggs were done, so I can't possibly answer that. We're going to just have to find out. I'm assuming it's not going to work, because it's an entirely different set of characters. Even though they're the same, it's a different universe, so I doubt that. Is the MP40 available to buy? I don't know. I didn't see it on the wall. With a $5 from Ezekiel. Why isn't Zombies Chronicles on Steam yet? Because this is coming out first on PS4. It'll be out on PC and Xbox about a month or so later. How does Kino fit with the story? This is, you know, they teleported from Derice, and bam, ended up in KINO Der Toten, and some mad stuff happened. And it's an iconic map, isn't it? Very, very iconic. Let's see what else you guys know. What happened to Electric Cherry? I don't know. I guess they kind of just thought maybe Electric Cherry wasn't worth having in these Black Ops 1 maps. It kind of wasn't really existing till Mob of the Dead. Here's another look at Samantha's room. Oh, doesn't that look good? Doesn't that look so good, dudes? I mean, I might go back again just to show you what's going on in that room, because I swear I might have saw an open book. Like, I thought I saw an open book right there. Hold on. There, that's an open book. It could very well be the Chronorium, but this is a completely different universe, so I doubt it highly. But there is a monkey bomb on our shelves. We do have the teddy there. Is it the same mystery box, you know, where you get the wisp? Let's see. Is it still there? No. So that chest that you open, unless that is the chest. We'll never know. We'll never know. Is there an Easter egg? So there's an Easter egg song, there's Easter egg radios, but there's no main Easter egg quest, I'm afraid. But most of the original posters, like the Forced, the Devil posters, they're still all around the map, which is, you know, absolutely tier 1 classic. It's amazing. Does the music Easter egg still work? Of course it does. It's a classic map. Of course it does.
Building an impenetrable
What do you think
barrier.
of this remaster? I want your thoughts right now in the comment section. Do you think this is an amazing remaster? Do you think there's something missing? Do you feel they've ruined KINO Der Toten in any way? Let me know. I think this is such a faithful remaster. Some of the other maps, like Ascension, kind of don't feel like Ascension because of the colors. But this really feels like Ascension. Really feels like KINO. It's just updated in the most beautiful way. Like, you can see all that texture detail on those bricks, the sounds as well. It's amazing. Will Mark II be on all BO3 maps? I don't know. It's a great question. We didn't manage to test it out, but I really hope so. Wow, we just got 2 donations, pretty big ones. True Dill with a $30. My dude, True Dill, thank you so much as always for dropping some massive donations in these streams. Do you like the ray gun or Mark II better? Mark II. Mark II, because you get no splash damage. It's so much more powerful. It is just an overpowered machine, really. And we have a 20 from Naruto Fighter saying, do all the zombie maps have their original songs and not changed? Yes. Every single map has their original song, not changed, just probably updated to sound even better than they originally did. Let's take the sub counter off again. Is there a full perk limit still? Yes, there is. Just like every map, there's always a full perk limit. But you can change that if you have, you know, some unquenchables or maybe soda fountain, which is one of the new goa guns, which I'll be showing you gameplay of tomorrow on the Rook, because I actually used it there. And I managed to get every single perk out the Wonder Fizz. So it was literally like a Burgerholic as well. Can the Thunder Gun create drops? Good question, because I know they changed it in Rev, so you could get drops from it. I'm going to say yes. You can get drops from using the Thunder Gun. So you can go to high rounds, and you can be confident that a max ammo will drop at some point from the Thunder Gun. So that's something good to know. Weapon kit for the Galil. Sadly, these guns aren't in the weapon kits. I think Treyarch are keeping that very kind of just standard. None of the weapon kits are being updated, I'm afraid. Let's see what you guys are saying. Will the Xbox version come out a month later after PlayStation? Yes, it will. So let's take a look at these posters for a moment. So, I don't know. Is this a Call of the Dead reference to you? Let me know. If anyone as well as German and can translate what that says, definitely hit me up in the Twitter mentions. I'm sure people will be speculating this, but here we go. The new portrait says Richtofen. Oh, beautiful Richtofen. Just looks so damn good. So good. Then we got Takio, looks exactly like out of Zetsubo. We got Nikolai straight out of Gorod, and Dempsey straight out of Eisendrache. And we still have that portrait, and I don't think it's any easier to tell who that is because we have no idea. We've got a £2 super chat from ZZTBGX Nations. Will there be any cutscenes when playing solo? If you're playing Origins, yes. But that's the only one where you'll get a cutscene. Is the Game Over song the original? Yes, we do. We've got $2 Canadian from Aqua. No message, just simply a $2 donation. That's cool. Why not remaster Nuketown? Because it's not got to do with the 4 characters in any way. At least not playable in it. We've got speed color there, so like all the perks are in the exact same locations as they always were, which is just amazing, right? So good. And also something to note as well. There's currently a community challenge live on Black Ops 3 where 500 million headshots are needed in order for us to unlock a new camo for zombies and multiplayer, as well as new zombie calling cards as well. So if you guys have Black Ops 3, you're playing it, just play a load of zombies, make sure you're going for headshots. Buy Deadshot Daiquiri, use Bullet Boost, get those headshots, because then we'll have some amazing calling cards and camos to have unlocked and for us to play with. What are you guys thinking? The poster says that the Bismarck. Yes, it does, but what does that translate to? What does it translate to? I'm sure some of you guys watching may be German and you may know. But all the textures, updated, high res, all the weird stuff around the map. Alright, so we've got Danish with a £2 super chat. The Die Bismarck is the name of a German ship. Okay, well there you go. I'm not sure if that's the name of the Call of the Dead ship, because that's in Siberia. We don't think it's a German ship. But if it is, that's just released a little bit of backstory on Call of the Dead, which we didn't even know about. Possibly. I'm not going to jump to conclusions. There's the fire trap. We didn't manage to use it. Double tap 2. You see it says double tap 2 on the machine, so you can very well know that, you know, it's double tap 2.0. It's going to be absolutely insane. And like I showed you the first time round, I get the Mark II out of the box straight away with crate power. What is life, man? What is life? You saw the M16 in there. You saw the Galil. Those are the only two, like, old guns that I'd say are coming back. Thoughts about Salva Water in Origins? I'm pretty sure it's a name mix-up that they'll definitely have changed and fixed by the time that it actually comes out. We've got the M8A7 on the wall here, and you may not remember this, but there's like a dressing table there. That was not there in the original. The original room in KINO was so bare bones. Like, I played it like half an hour ago, and it is quite ridiculous. Someone goes, the empty portrait picture is Pablo Marinas. It very well could be. It very well could be, but again, we still don't really know. It is still a mystery. And also for you guys as well, Newton's Cookbook, shopping free is the gobblegum that you can create. So if you're watching this today, you'll want shopping frees when it comes to playing these remastered maps. So make sure you're changing all your boring gobblegums into shopping frees, because they're going to come in very useful. Well, something I noticed, if you guys notice the poles surrounding the theatre screen on the bottom, they're very long. Like, they're extended a lot, and I don't know why. Like, me and Lex were looking at this when we were playing, and we're like, What is happening here? Why have they made this poll so long? And yeah, in this game I was playing with Chucky, Lex, and I can't remember who the last person was. But yeah, 4-player games in KINO Der Toten is just the way you got to play it, right? And we're linking up the teleport as you always do. You link it up by going to spawn, holding square, then you can use your teleporter, and bam, you're taken away. We've got Anderson Games with a 10. I think it's our dollars. I'm not sure what currency that is, but thank you. Greetings from Brazil. Thank you so much, Anderson Games. I really do appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the content, my dude. We've got Grace with a Y with a £5. This is my first time donating, and I've been subscribed to you since about when Shangri-La came out. Love your videos so much. Thank you, Grace with a Y. I really do appreciate that £5 super chat. Really goes a long way, and that's amazing that you've been around for so long. Honestly, I can't thank you guys enough. All of you watching right now, regardless of when you've been subscribed, how long you've been watching for, the fact you're watching this, you're watching me right now, you've been supporting me for so long, and in the sense I've been able to get you guys early footage of these DLC maps because of you guys supporting me. So thank you ever so much, and thank you to Treyarch and Activision as well for sending me out to Treyarch Studios to capture this for you guys. It was an absolute blessing, and I'll be able to show you my behind the scenes vlog tomorrow on that. We got Don't Say My Name with a $2. Last question, can you name your fave DLC maps? DLC 5 maps 1 to 8. So it goes Origins, Moon, Ascension, Kino, Shangri-La, The Rook. I feel like I've missed one.
Wonder if they'll even know what hit them.
Origins, Moon, Ascension, Shangri-La, Kino.
Zombies, I have a little present for you.
The Rook, Shinonuma, Knack. That's my order of 8. From most excited to the lowest. So the Knack's a bad map in any way. It's just pretty slow. And we've just not really gotten used. We've gotten so used to maps not being slow to play, while these maps are really slow. The M16 on the wall? Unfortunately not, dudes. It's not on the wall. As much as I wish it was, it's not. Can you double pack-a-punch? Of course you can double pack-a-punch on KINO Der Toten. Of course you can, dudes. Of course you can. Having the subscriber count, I just got rid of it momentarily. It is still there, in fact. Bam. There we go. That shows how many people have entered since I mentioned about the giveaway. So, if you haven't already, you want to be in with a chance of winning a code for Zombies Chronicles, you've got to make sure you subscribe to the channel. That's the way it works, dudes. That's the way it works. Any more questions? Feel free to drop them in. Honestly, subbed a couple of days ago. Your vid's very good. Oh, I very much appreciate that. Thank you so much. You are an absolute legend. Absolute homie. Okay, any other questions that you guys have? $3. Why did they get rid of all the swastikas? So, this game couldn't be published in certain countries in Black Ops 1 because of the swastikas. So, it's not because they're trying to censor it and try and forget stuff happened. It's more that they can't publish the game if it has them in. That's the reason why. It's not because they're scared about it. Because they're not scared, because it is a part of history. They just, you know, want to make sure the games are actually, you can actually buy them in certain countries. That's the way it works, dudes. That's the reason why. Is the MP40 on the wall? I didn't see it. I hope it is, though. It's on the wall in Origin, so I don't understand why it wouldn't be on the wall here. Especially when people relied on that MP40 to get them to high rounds. Anyone remember the ladders that they fought from East? I mean, we just ran right past the ladders. So there you go. It's round switch music, the same. It's the same as what it was in Revelation. So the kind of film really sounding sound, I guess. That's what it sounds like. Is there an Easter egg? So there's no main Easter egg quest in this map, guys. Just the songs and the actual radios. That's all that they've changed. That's all that's been kept in. But you can just tell how much better this looks. Oh, that's that. That means the poster of the boat means the Iron Chancellor. Very interesting. What if that's the name of the Call of the Dead boat? I mean, who knows? Who knows, man? Who knows? First stream that you've watched live? Wow, thank you very much for tuning in. Really, really do appreciate it. Is the Easter egg song from Kino still there? Of course it is. Of course it is, my friends. Why would they change it? It is all exactly the same. And yes, for those wondering, Varuk's gameplay is coming tomorrow. And, oh, just look at this room, man. How beautiful is that room remastered? It's such a tease. So it's like, Treyarch, can you please remake that as well? Can we get a HD Black Ops 1 campaign? I mean, there's no point in them really making a Black Ops 1 remaster because we've got most of the zombie maps in here now. It just wouldn't make sense, would it? But how beautiful does this map look? Like, let's be honest. How insane does this look? Any Russian nestling dolls? That wrong map. Ascension's got those. Is the M1 Garand in any of the World at War maps? No, unfortunately, but I mean, it's a pretty terrible gun anyway. I don't know why you'd want to use it anyway. And yeah, I'm so excited to be showing you this gameplay because it's the map that you've all been waiting to see. It's a map that I've been waiting to see as well because, like, watching this back, it just makes me really want to play it. I have such fond memories of going to high rounds with loads of friends. Like, I've gone to round 40, 50 on co-op with friends before on this. Doesn't sound like a lot, but the more players you have, the more zombies. The rounds take a long, long time. It's a ballistic knives in here. Unfortunately not. And no, the dog glitch on the stage is patched. All glitches on all these maps have been patched. I don't think they'd want to send this out with all the glitches, you know what I mean? Is it possible to buy Zombies Chronicles as a redeem code? Yes, I think from retail shops they'll allow you to do that. They'll allow you to do that. Alright, let's take off the sub-counter again, just so you guys can enjoy more of the gameplay. But yeah, any last questions, let me know. We've got about 3 minutes left on this, then I'm going to loop it one more time, and I'm not going to talk. So you guys will hear the full sounding game. So you can hear the beautiful quotes of all the characters, all the sound effects, all the gun sounds, the ambience. It is truly breathtaking to hear. And isn't KINO just one of the most beautiful remasters you've seen from this pack? I mean, Moon's definitely the most beautiful. This is tied second with Shangri-La, in my opinion. Origins looks better, but it doesn't look that different. Are the Nova Crawlers? You just saw one die. You just saw another one die. Yes, the Nova Crawlers are indeed still in here. Do the no Novas work? I think if you play this map without turning the power on, you will have no Nova Crawlers spawn in. But I mean, you could use gobble gums really to get your pack-a-punches and your perks. So you could do no power challenges. But where would the fun be in that? You know what I mean? Knacked and Totem I'm going to be doing on Monday, which will be just before the DLC releases. And I might have a few other videos going out on Monday as well, which I'll want a lot of support on. That's all I'm saying. What effect do you think this DLC will have on the community? Oh, everyone! It's the best thing that's ever happened. It's unprecedented hype, unprecedented just DLC in general. No one expected this at all. Like, no one expected this DLC. I still can't believe we've actually got it. Well, like, you're watching remastered KINO Der Toten. Like, how insane is that? Okay, do drops spawn in the rooms you teleport to still? I don't think they do. We didn't see that when we played. Definitely didn't see it when we played. Are there claymores? So no, there are trip mines. They've been replaced, my dudes. They've been replaced as much as that sucks. Like, I really don't want that to be the case, but it is. Are aliens still in the containers? You see, the containers, legit, they don't exist anymore. They just aren't there, which is really strange. If I do say so myself, that is honestly, it's something which I can't really work out, but you know, it is what it is. Is the ray gun nerfed? Not at all. The ray gun is not nerfed in the slightest, dudes. Not in the slightest. So here we go. This is Samantha's room. How beautiful does that look? Just looks so damn good, doesn't it? If you are enjoying the gameplay, feel free to tweet this out so you guys can share this round with all your friends. And I bet there's some people that haven't played Zombies in years and they're seeing this and they're like, my god, this just looks unbelievably good, because it does. So, wondering when does this DLC comes out? It comes out May 16th, first on PlayStation 4, because they still got that exclusive deal. So yeah, this comes out May 16th on PS4, and it'll be out a whole month later on Xbox One and PC. So yeah, I'm now going to loop this one more time over without any talking, so you guys can just enjoy the gameplay, but I must stress enough. I'm giving away 3 codes for Zombies Chronicles on PS4 to 3 of you guys watching now. And if you want to be entered, please do not miss out on this, because this isn't going to be a thing that will be around for every single day. I'm not doing multiple giveaways. This is the only one. So you want to win. There's 3 winners in total. What you need to do is make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're going to see a massive influx in these numbers again. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. In order for your entry to be verified, you're going to need to make sure you've dropped a thumbs up on the video right this moment, and you've left a comment saying Zombie Chronicles giveaway. That way, you'll be entered into the giveaway. I can't stress it enough, dudes. I don't want you to miss out. I want as many of you guys to be playing this as possible on Tuesday. If you want to enter, that's what you got to do. But anyway, I'm going to leave now. Facecam's going to be gone. Sound's going to be whacked up. And you guys are going to be able to enjoy this amazing Kino remaster. But if you did enjoy, you don't even want to enter the giveaway, but you just enjoyed the gameplay nonetheless, drop a thumbs up. We've got to deal with that $10 saying, shout out to my brother, Brandon. Shout out to your brother, Brandon. Shout out to your brother, True Deal. He's called Brandon. But anyway, I'm going to pop off now, guys. Enjoy the audio. Enjoy the gameplay. It's been an absolute pleasure. And hopefully I'll see you for some more zombies tomorrow. But anyway, let's get into it, dudes. Yeah, we go. Boom.
Yeah, the power needs to be turned on.
Let's see what this gets us.
I am learning to live with the flavor.
Oh yeah, devil man! I'm gonna do a jig on your insides, freak bag! Eat my blade, maggot sack! This is gonna fuck with me, ain't it?
They stand no chance against this Soviet.
Bring it on, freak sacks! rapid fire sweetness. Awesome! Wonder if they'll even know what hit them. Hey, zombies! I have a little present for you! I'm gonna open up on them now! A punch, just like me. They're about to get busted up real quick. It's about time! May the weapon be blessed by the ancestor. With more honor. It just blew up! Wait, we are keeping score?
Subject 26 is responding to the treatment and following basic instructions.
No head, no dinner. Awesome.
Our timeline for deployment can be accelerated, given the progress we have made in the past 2 weeks. If patient 26 can obtain the
We must help them. Squishy, squishy, little bug. For you.
That's what I'm talking about! Motherless flesh addict! Taste this, bone junkie! That tasted better before.
Did you feel it? Oh, I hope you did.
Awesome! Here we go again, building an impenetrable barrier. Take this, bone junkie! I'm gonna do a jig on your insides, freak bag! Motherless flesh addict! Oh, fucking raw!
Yeah, the power needs to be turned on.
Alright guys, so just before we end the stream, because a few of you may be new in here and have no idea what's going on, just to remind you before we end this, I am doing a giveaway where you can guys... I've decided we're not giving away 3, we're giving away 4. I'm going to give away another one. So we've got 4 DLC codes for the Zombie Chronicles on PS4. And if you want to be entered into the competition, this is your last chance, guys. Can't stress enough. You're going to need to hit that subscribe button. So you'll see that number. That's down below there. That's going to rise up. if you enter, you're going to see that number rise up because you're part of that number and you'll be entered. The next thing you're going to need to do is make sure you smash that thumbs up button on this video. If you haven't, you're not going to be entered. And you're also going to have to leave a comment saying Zombie Chronicles giveaway. That way I can see your name in the comment section, go to your channel and I'll private message you on YouTube. And if you have any other social media such as Twitter linked, I'll be able to get you on there as well. But I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in and watching this awesome gameplay. I'm sure you guys have really enjoyed it and you're excited to see more, of course. Tomorrow, I'm going to be showing you guys the Rooked, so be sure to check that out as well as my Treyarch tour live stream? Treyarch vlog, which is going to be so sick. But I don't know, should we play it one more time or have you guys seen enough? I don't know. I mean, there is a few of you which are definitely just joined in because that number's going up pretty damn quick, and you guys may definitely have not been here before. But yeah, I just want to make sure as many of you guys as possible have this to play when it comes out on Tuesday. That way, you know, you're not left out, because it's $30, £25. It's quite a lot of money, and you know, if there's a way for you to get it without paying that money, then you know it's worth a chance of entering, definitely. But yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in as always. If you want to see other gameplays including Origins, Moon, Ascension, Shangri-La, and Shinonuma, they'll be all linked down below in the description. But I'm going to peace out for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you, hopefully tomorrow, with some more Zombie Chronicles early gameplay. Take care, guys. See ya!